Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are watching Tricky Solution channel, and in this video we are going to learn a new concept which is a 1D array. It is a type of an array. So what is a 1D array? It is an array which has only one subscript is known as one-dimensional array. One subscript means it has only one subscript. That is, for example, int is a data type and array is a variable name and the size is 20. That we have mentioned a size which is in one subscript means a square bracket. A square bracket is known as a subscript. So, for example, and this is the syntax which we have follows above. In that manner you have to declare array size. So if we consider that example, if int array of 5, if we have int array of 5 size of array, then elements, if we considered elements are 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, then what are the index of that array? Index is array of 0, index starting from 0th position equals to 10. Okay, then array of 1 equals to 20, array of 2 equals to 30, array of 3 equals to 40, and last array of 4 equals to 50. So in this manner the array works if I define that array of 0 equals to 100, then what is array of 1, array of 2, what are the value of this? So here we have defined an array of 5 element of integer type whose first index element is at base address 100. That is, the element of a array of 0 is stored at base address of 100. Means the first element is stored at the base address of 100. Now, for calculating the starting address of the next element, that is of a of 1, we can use the following formula. So here is the formula for calculating the address, for calculating the base address. Okay, so the base address equals to number of bytes occupied by element and multiply by index of that element, index of the element. Okay, so the number of bytes occupied by C is a constant integer and vary according to the data type of the array. For example, for integer, the value of the number of bytes occupied by element will be 2 bytes, and since means the number of bytes occupied by element is equals to 2 byte. Let's consider, and since an integer occupied 2 bytes of memory size, integer occupied 2 bytes of memory size. Let's consider, and now we have to calculate the starting address of the second element of the array means we have to calculate the array base address of array of size 1. We have to calculate the base address of that size. So equals to 100. 100 is a base address of previous array base address, and then plus 2. 2 is what? Number of bytes occupied by element, and we have to multiply it by index of that element. So the index of that element is what? Array of 1. We have to calculate is for array of 1. So the index is 1, and it gives us 102. Thus the starting address of second element, the starting address of second element of array is 104. Similarly, other addresses we have to calculate in this manner, like array of 2 is for 100 and plus 2 multiplied by 2 equals to 104, and for the array size of 3 equals to 100 plus 2 multiplied by 3, 106. Array size of 4 equals to 100 plus 2 multiplication of 4 gives us 108. So this is about the 1D array. The basic idea behind the 1D array and the base address, in what manner we have to find that. So here is the idea behind that, and here is the rules for declaring the 1D array. Like, an array variable must be declared before being used in program. Yeah, it is perfect that we have to declare a variable we have to declare an array variable before we have to use it. Then and only then we are able to use it in our program. And the second is the declaration must have a data type like int, float, char and double, and variable name and a subscript. Means the declaration must have a data type, variable name and a subscript. Means here it gives us like int is a data type array is a variable name and it is a subscript. And the third is the subscript represent the size of the array. If the size is declared as 10, the programmer can store the 10 element. Yeah, this is perfect, sure. If we declare the array size of 10, then we have to only mention that 10 elements. Above 10, we are unable to initialize the values. An array index always starts from 0. For example, if an array variable is declared as s of 10 or if if the array is declared as int array declared as 10, then the then it ranges from 0 to 9 only. And the last is each array element stored in a separate memory location. These are the rules about the 1D array. And in the C programming, the programmers can also initialize the array variable without mentioning the size of an array, because the computer will automatically deduct the size of an array. We don't need to mention the size if we initialize the values with the array name. Means if we initialize that int arr and equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we initialize like this, then we don't need to mention the size here. Here that is 5. We don't need to mention, because the computer will automatically deduct the size of an array if we initialize the values with the array name. This is perfect fine, and if we write like this is also perfect fine. So let's see the implementation part, that is hash include stdio.h int main in this program we are going to simply assign the marks to the variable size. So let's see, int a of 5. I have to initialize, that is, we can say it is a marks that we have to initialize to the students wise, student 1, student 2 and student 3. So here I have to write like stud, okay, and here 45, 65, 30, 78 and 50, yeah, semicolon, and int I for traversing the array, print f, the message print like students marks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. For I equals to 0, I less than 5 and I plus plus. print f slash n stud percent d equals to percent d, means it will gives us like stud of size equals to the value of that index, and I plus 1 equals to stud of I, and yeah, we have to return values, that is return 0. So here I have wrote a simple program which is that we are going to assign marks with students like one by one. So let's see the implementation. So students, it is so slowly. Yeah, it is perfect that the student of 1 means the first student will assign a first value, that is 45, and the second is this 65, third goes to 30, fourth goes to 78, and fifth goes to 50. Yeah, this is perfect, fine, run correctly. So hope you like the content or basic idea behind the 1D array from my side. And if you like the content, then do please share, comment, like, and also hit the subscribe button. Thank you.